All right, we are going to be doing CSS Daily for some date long ago. I don't remember where I am. No, 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 no. I've done that one. Maybe I haven't done this one yet. Okay, so let's look at what we have. We have the thing off the screen again, but we have portfolios, the outer container. We have a header, which has the title, this amount, and then, yeah. So it has these two things, and then there's technically two things in this little thing as well. There's an up arrow and a percentage. Okay, then we have the coin list, which I think starts at the main bottom, and then we have a row for each coin. We have its symbol, we have some info, which is these two things. We have our progress bar sort of thing. And then we have another container for these two things on the end. Yeah, so we have that a few times. Then we have somewhere down below a footer. That's more coin row. There's our footer. It has some stat groups that are off screen we can't quite see. Yeah, that's the basic structure. Over here in our CSS already, it appears we have only colors of things, which is fine. So, yeah, we are going to, I guess, jump in. And we're going to say outline 1Q solid red. So we can see the edges. We're going to say width is 500 pixels. Okay, that's what I typed. So it's actually not that far off. We're going to say height is 380 pixels. It's not that far off. Maybe things will settle a little bit as we get some formatting done. I don't know. We can select the body here. We can give it some margin left of 20 pixels. Put this outline back. 18, 16, and then the width looks like maybe 490. And then that changes this for some reason. I don't know if there's something weird going on. 10, 8, and then the width needs to be 495. So I'm going to have to move it back. 500. I don't know. I'm going to put it there for now. On our portfolio, we're going to have a border radius of 20 pixels. It's not right. 15 looks better. We're going to have overflow clip. Okay. It's also going to have a background var VG. VG card. Let's try that. Okay, that got us 80% there. That was a good move. All right. Now, this section, I think, is the right color. Let's scroll up in our HTML to see what we have. We have the header, we have the title, which are these things that says my portfolio and the amount. Okay, so that's going to be display flex, justify, content's going to be space between. Okay, and then we have the title. Yeah, title, which is going to be display flex, flex direction, column, and that's going to be true. Nope, it's not. This next one is going to be label. Okay, labels the actual text itself. So it's going to be text transform, uppercase. It's going to be font size of, I don't know what it is, 12 pixels. It's going to have a color of a var text label. Might be right. It's going to have a font weight of bold. Also, the header needs some padding. Okay, that's got my portfolio text relatively close, not quite. 20 looks right on top and bottom, maybe 25 on the sides. That's even closer. On the label, we need letter spacing to be 2 pixels. It looks like too much. One looks pretty close. Yeah, let's leave that there for now. Let's do portfolio value. It's going to get a color var text primary, maybe. Don't look exactly right. Looks too light, but I don't know what else primary would be on. It's going to have a font size of 2M. It's not quite right. Maybe it is with letter spacing though. Let's try. Let's try 30 pixels. 25. 26. The needs a little more gap, I think, here. Let's do gap 5 pixels. Okay, that's closer. I think the text is a little tall. Let's go down to 24, 25. Whoops, that's not right. 25 pixels. We have to have that. How do I keep doing that? Have I pushed insert or something? 25, 26 looks better. We need some letter spacing, I think. Letter spacing 0.5 pixels. 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's pretty good, not perfect. Portfolio change is this little thing over here. So we're going to get background, var, bg, row hover, none of these. Change, accent, no. Color positive. That's probably, nope, maybe there's a background positive. Nope. There's only one positive thing. Let's go up. Let's see. Background card, background row, hover, border card, text primary, text secondary, text label, accent, color positive, color negative, bar track, footer, divider. I'm not seeing anything that is that color. Okay. I don't know what to do about that. We have 3 minutes left. Text label does a color positive. Color's not it. It's going to be like that though. Bar, footer, divider. I don't know. Let's do background row hover. We'll just do something, even if we think it's wrong. BG row hover. Yeah, that's definitely wrong, but it is what it is. Let's do border radius 9 inches. Height 20 pixels. On the container, which is way up here, we need align items center. Okay. Now down here we can say color. It's going to be var color positive. And then we can probably remove the height that we have and do padding as, I don't know, 5 pixels, 10 pixels. That's not that bad. The change arrow, portfolio change positive. I don't know. Font size, I don't know, 10 pixels, 12, 8, 8. 10 might have been right. No, closer to 8. But we also need to now, I think coin list, change percent. I don't see a selector for that. Let's make one. Font size, 14 pixels. That size doesn't look right. Those alignments are not great, however. Okay. I'm spending too much time on that. Coin list is this overall thing, so it's going to get display flex, direction, column, and then each of these is going to be what, a coin row? Yes. They're going to get display time, 80%. I was 80% when I set the background color. I was still 80% at the end. Struggled a little bit with the background color of this thing and getting it positioned. I should have focused more on getting at least these main icons colored and in the rightish spot. That's what I got. Thanks for watching. See you next time.